Alright guys, hey, this is Bitch Pudding from Tranny Travels and Queen Cleve and Kevin, and we're gonna talk about, we're gonna do a rant for you guys today. Shut up.
Let's keep going, keep going.
We got some epic music. We're gonna do our first group rant for you guys. This is some faggy ass music. Shut up.
Just fucking do it!
Okay. So anyway, with this faggy ass music, we got a faggy ass topic we're gonna talk about. This bitch we know named Kendall, one of our favorite people to make fun of on Facebook. Queen Queef, will you do some backstory for us?
Oh god. So, I met Kendall this year, and you know, holy
Sorry,
fucking Christ.
They need to see your gorgeous face and that gorgeous blue tongue.
Sexy.
Alright.
She's a lesbian, by the way.
But she's taken, so sorry.
Yeah. Kendall, holy fucking shit. I met her this year, and you know, I thought she was nice, even for a ginger.
You know those gingers.
Brown hair.
After she died at Little Miss Root City.
Shit. Her roots are gonna look
Wee woo, wee woo. She's gonna need an ambulance after this.
God damn, you're gonna call the police.
Wee woo.
Okay, but, you know, I was thinking of dating her and everything, but then she comes up to me one day and she's like, guess what I found out? I'm like, what? She's like, I'm pregnant! And I, being the very smart person I am, was like, ha, nope. But holy fucking shit.
Do I need to be
You're fine.
She is a total fucking slut, and then she goes and preaches about Jesus all the fucking time.
For
and she
real,
tries
though.
telling me, oh, you just need Jesus in your heart. When you walk into a church and you kind of feel like shit, that means God saying, oh, hey, you should become a Christian. I'm like,
I don't know if God works like that. I was in Catholic school for 4 years and God did not work like that. He was just mean and vengeful and an asshole. He was just like, if you touch yourself, that's a sin. If you cry, that's a sin. If you're sad, it's a sin. If you don't sleep enough at night, you're gonna kill yourself. But yeah, it's some pretty fucked up shit. Anyway, the baby daddy looks like a tube of toothpaste. That was like
he really
half
does. He takes
squeezed.
every picture like this. They're always bathroom pictures.
Pretty much accurate.
And like his like
accurate?
shoulders come up to his ear, and I'm like, bro, you need to stop. He works at Subway too, so I call him Subway Boy. And she actually snapped at me. She's like, his name's Tyler, not Subway Boy.
Oh my god. Well, fuck her. She's a little bitch. Like, her sister used to be my best friend all throughout high school, and then she just became a total cunt after she dated this black guy who kept trying to flirt with me the entire time they were dating. And, so now she just hates me for no reason.
She looks like she got curb stomped as a
Yeah,
child.
pretty much. Like, her mom took her and just curb stomped her when she was 3, and her teeth just are, like, all flayed out, like,
This is one of her smiles.
like,
teeth
and she smiles like this. Or like this.
You guys are horrible.
We are, but that's why people love us. Anyway,
But
so more about this bitch.
Kendall, she was like, oh, I want to keep the baby. No, I don't want to keep the baby, but I'm a Christian, blah, blah.
Well, the
She ended up
thing
getting
is,
an abortion.
when you're a Christian, the one thing you gotta do is when you're pregnant, you gotta keep the baby. You always have to, because you know why? Because abortion is wrong in the eyes of Christians, right? By most religions, but knowing this little Jesus abortion, she got it. She got an abortion. And not even 2 weeks after, she's already with another guy. Real classy, am I right?
Mm-hmm. And, like, he's supposed to be, like, this really cool guy, and...
With a name like Moose, though, if you have a nickname that is Moose, please change it, or else I will think you are a douchebag for the rest of your life.
And,
Sorry.
like, she was telling me, she tells me all this shit. She's like, oh, I want my first date with Moose. We went to the movies. And I was like, oh, how'd it go? She's like,
I was
it
there.
was so awesome. We made out the entire goddamn time. Like, that's not a first date. That's casual sex.
And like, he
That's
looked
not
at me
cute.
like he'd never seen a faggot before. I was like, okay, I'm not here. Just ignore my existence.
Like, oh my god.
And she was sitting there talking to me like I was one of her best friends, and she gave me a hug, and she was like, Kevin! And he was just like looking the other way. I'm like, okay, first of all, there's nothing even there to look at. You were looking at a wall.
And also, this poor girl looks like she's about 8 years old, but she thinks, this is what is really enraging. She thinks that she's all soft grunge and Tumblr-esque because she had one for like a week. And now she's all like, yeah, rock and roll, and I love gauges and guys with tattoos. It's like, you know, self-mutilation like that is banned in the Bible.
You know what she told me? She was really horny one day, and she calls me up and she's like, guess what I want to get? I'm like, what? She's like, I want to get my nipples pierced. I'm like, she's like, well, my best friend won't let me. He doesn't like them on me. Why is your best friend control your nipples?
Why would you show...
friend?
Why would you show your best friend your nipples? Especially if it's a guy like, hold on, I need to check for lumps. Can you help me look for lumps on my boobs?
And like, another reason why I hate her so much is because her and my current girlfriend, they like hate each other. It's just, Kendall's just fucking dipshit. She's such a... Okay, so I bet that her and Moose were gonna get together, and they fucking did. And so I made the status on Facebook like the passive-aggressive white bitch I am.
Like most white bitches like ourselves, we are very passive-aggressive, and this is just what we do. So, sorry about it, but yeah. Disclaimer.
They have one of those dog...
Don't blame me, white America.
They have one of those doggy bone stickers, like, I heart my type of dog, and it says, I heart my bitches. I'm pretty sure.
But, I made the status that said, my life just got 10,000 times better, you poor fucking idiot. And she fucking liked the status. I'm like, you oblivious ass bitch. I don't care if I made that passive aggressive as shit. The majority of my statuses are about how much of a dipshit you are. And I usually make them right after we stop talking.
Right? Like, I have a shirt I got from Urban Outfitters, and it says Femme Fatale number 666. The number of the beast. Because I'm into Satan. Not really. I'm actually not a devil worshiper. I'm just in it for the shock value. But, I had posted a picture of me wearing it. And she liked it. And I was like, what the hell? You're little Miss Jesus Barbie. Why are you liking a shirt that says number 666 on it? Wouldn't God be upset with that? Wouldn't God be a little mad? I don't know. The God that I was raised with would be. But now I'm an atheist, so it doesn't matter. Hooray! No religion! Yeah, do you have any views?
I just need something to fucking rant about.
Some more stuff.
Her bangs.
Oh my god, her hair! The most ratchet-ass white girl haircut I think I've ever seen in my life.
It's like she traded in her hair for one of those nylon weaves you can get from fucking...
Claire's and shit.
Like the neon ones. Holy shit. And her bangs are like... Her bangs are all choppy
They
and
are
shit.
so janky and so ratchet. They're janky as fuck. They're so janky. It just... And she thinks she's, like, super hot and super cute, and it's like...
She doesn't have tits either.
You look like you're 8 years old, honey, like... And on top of that, you're a slut. So no one's gonna tell you, hey, you're cute, when you're just kind of like...
Exactly, like, just imagine a Holocaust victim, and you put fake boobs on them, and you give them tiny little butt pillows. That's her.
Pretty much. And she's just, like, a terrible fucking person, too. I don't know.
She's such a shady person, and she's so flaky, too. Like, you ask her to go with you somewhere, or you ask...
Flaky.
Fuck you!
She's a flake. Little flakety flake.
But no, like, she lost, like, her grandma's ring or some shit outside. She's like, will you help me find it? I'm like, yeah, meet me at my locker after school, and I'll help you look for it. And she's like, okay. I made her fucking pinky promise.
Because that's what friends do, you know?
Exactly. And I was standing next to my locker waiting for 25 minutes. She didn't fucking show up. I go on Facebook because I have to leave, and she posts, like, pictures and a status about going out to fucking eat. And I'm like, fuck you and your dead grandma's ring. I hope I find it. And
that is some shitty fucking shit that she would ditch out looking for her grandmother's ring. Why would you do that?
I didn't find it until a week later either. I'm just like, I wish I'd found the ring so I could take a shit on it.
That angers me. Like...
Sorry.
And the crescendo! But no, like, my grandmother's engagement ring got stolen, and I cried. Like, if anything happened like that, I would be looking nonstop for it, because that shit is important. Why the fuck would you be like, I gotta look for a very, very sentimental piece of, you know, a piece of my heart and a piece of my family, but no, I'm just gonna go fuck a dude and go eat and be stupid with my friends.
Oh, I just remembered. Okay, so the way Moose asked Kendall out.
Oh, the Bible verse ring.
Oh!
Because Jesus' love is eternal.
Okay, so we have this little place downtown called Main Street, and that's where everyone goes.
It's terrible.
You know, Hendersonville. Fuck.
It's the only place in Hendersonville where people are.
Yeah, pretty much. But so it was after school, and she's like, we went downtown and sat on our bench, and you know,
bench.
and we were
So
about to leave and
romantic.
everything, and he gave me this Bible verse ring, and I was like, oh, what's this?
Is that Sam Pamela?
Oh, I was like, if it was
No.
Sam Jancy, I was gonna be like, hey, you know, you want this booty?
But
Sorry, I digress.
and she said that he said it's a ring for my girlfriend not to worry and everything. And then
I'd have been
he
like,
gave me a rose.
do you think she'll like it? Okay, because I was
If
gonna
that's
ask
supposed
her
to be
later.
a promise ring?
If a guy gave me a promise ring,
You're
I'd be
3
like,
years
no.
late.
No. Yeah, like the fact that she's 16 and already have had her first abortion is pretty crazy. Like, I didn't lose my virginity till I was 18. And I still think penises are gross. And I'm almost 20. Like, I don't understand why she'd ever want to have a kid. Why would anybody want to have a kid at this age? That's what I don't understand. Even when you're 16 or when you're 19.
Oh, and here's her life fucking plan. She's gonna get married straight out of high school, like a couple days after graduation, to her high school sweetheart, and they're gonna have a perfect life together. No, see,
But you need a high school sweetheart for that.
exactly, and she just has a bunch of fuck buddies.
Swag.
Yeah, no, like I've known like 2 people to do that from my class that have gotten married out of high school, and one is still going on, but that's just like a fat Mexican and his ugly white wife, and his actually he knocked up a 13-year-old when he was a freshman, and that the mom that had the kid is 60, pregnant with her second child, and she's like 300 pounds and flabby as fuck, and the other people just got a divorce.
Mexican gumball.
I could never, ever, ever get married or have a kid at this age. I don't understand why people think it's cute or people think it's fun to be adults now. I'm like, fuck that shit, you know? I'm just gonna make stupid videos with my friends on Tumblr and blog and be silly because that's what you
Exactly.
do. I would...
Smoke weed.
And smoke weed.
Satan.
And hail Satan. Because that's what we do here at Tranny Travels. And, we good, guys? Got everything out?
I feel like we're not even out of Asheville yet.
We're almost. I think we're in Arden now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was some time to take up, and it's our video for ya. Thanks a lot from Bitch Pudding and Kevin and Queen Queeve. Here at Tranny Travels, thank you.